Welcome to the Mulligan Menace. Today we're going to be looking at Mono Black Aggro. Before we get into the deck, I'm going to ask that you guys hit that subscribe button below, hit the like icon. Really does help the channel. Fairly new channel. Just started at the beginning of September and putting out new videos every day, trying to give the good content to you folks out there. And if you want me to continue doing that and be able to support the channel and allow it to grow, please hit the subscribe. Really do appreciate it. And we'll look at the deck list here. This is a little bit different take from what I've been typically playing with Mono Black. I actually just crafted up four of the of the Vinelasher. Uh, these are fun cards to play with because it does quite a bit of damage with the uh, obviously with the landfall dealing the damage that way. It's a really solid turn one play, and also if you can do the offspring later on, if you just happen to have that, you can drop two of those guys and drop a swamp, and also they're losing two life. There actually is a game during these videos that I dropped, um did an offspring with this, and then had another one that I dropped, and then dropped the land and did 3 damage all in the same turn, just casting those out. It worked out really well, allowed me to kill them. But otherwise, we got the Cecil, the Dark Knight, 2/3 Death Touch, always a fun one. Also can turn into a life linker, which is fantastic. Forsaken Miner, 1 drop, 2/2, has some recursion. That's always great. We do have some removal here as well as slotted in the one slot. Tragic. And what's nice is that syncs really well with our time color, which you can warp in, which allows you to do the -10 on these. We have some more removal with the Bitter Triumph, 2 of the Shoot Sheriff. We also have a 4 of removal with the Gatekeeper. So keep in mind you can do the kicker on this and they have to sacrifice a creature. It also allows you to build your board at the same time, so that's where that really comes in handy. Um, we do have a couple different creatures which are going to be more of your later game creatures. Just if your aggro plan doesn't kill them outright, and the if the game drags on a little bit, we do have 2 of the Pillager. Obviously, Pillager has been an all-star since this came out now in the last set here. It has lifelink, but then when you pay X, it does X damage to target opponent. You can really close out games with that. We also have the Acolyte. With you attacking in with all these creatures, they can block them, which means you can die, or they'll die, and then you can get a 2/2 robot. Or if one of them gets in, you can do the card draw with that. So you have card draw with the Acolyte, and then you also have the card draw with the Annex. Don't be afraid to throw that down even if you don't have a demon. Card draw is going to be very important when you have aggro creatures. And then if you get up to the 5 mana, which you will if you're drawing extra cards, you'll be able to drop that demon and then have a little bit more fun with this. Obviously, we got 2 Soulstone Sanctuaries that can help out turning into a demon as well for this card. But all in all, this is actually a pretty solid aggro deck. I was actually surprised how well this played out without any of the demon package in this or anything like that. I really enjoyed playing this one. Give it a whirl if you got the cards to play this one, because it definitely is a nice version of the black deck that's out there. I was playing it in Diamond Rank. It did really well. So let's get into the gameplay. All right, let's take a look here. We got 4 lands, Vinelasher color. Let's keep it. Four lands is going to be nice because we're going to be doing quite a bit of damage using the Vinelasher. So turn 1, I'll just do the Vinelasher followed by the color second turn. See what they got brewing up. Hopefully we'll be able to get in for a damage or 2 with the Vinelasher. Just get that out. Attack in for 3. Let's hope they have another tap land. That'd be awesome. There we go. All right, they're probably sitting on some sort of a removal, so I think we still got to just go for it. I'm actually a little tempted. Maybe I'll do the warp on this. That does get around some of the removal. So it'll leave us with a creature at least. If they drop like a pinnacle or something here. Stock up, okay. So they probably have a Wrath or something. Do another damage. I think we'll just get this out and kind of see what they do. We have a lot of removal here, so. Okay, Seam Rip doesn't really do it. What else do they got? Guess they don't. Okay, Lightning Helix. They gain some life here. Get that out. And turn. We'll see what they got going on. Do they have a sweeper? Ultima, maybe? Split up. At least I was tapped on one of those. So 1-2 damage with that. Let's do this. All right, one land pretty much guarantees us the win, or depending on what they're doing, obviously, but... Okay, they're doing Lightning Helix. Okay. Watch this. Oh, they're doing it to me. Okay, never mind. Oh, let's get rid of their creature. Auto pay. I was going to get rid of my own creature to solve that. All right, good game. All right, let's look at this hand. We got 4 land, a Miner, a Vinelasher, and some draw here. We'll keep it. I actually want to get the Vinelasher down early. We got so much land, and we're not going to get the Offspring down anytime soon, so... All right, we'll just get this out while we can. Vinelasher already did 2 damage. Pretty nice. All right, not too worried about that. We're going to attack in right there. Yep, by all means. Did I miss something there? Didn't he block that? No, he took the damage. Oh my god. I thought he blocked that for some reason. Alright, no blocks. Okay, ooze, fallen. think we can keep that in our hand. Ooh, that's a nice one. So we can do what here? 3 damage with him. We can get rid of their Boroid by doing this. We'll get a damage in at least. Yeah, let's do it that way. All right, we're going to get 2 damage. Okay, never mind. 2 damage in. Nice. That back. Boroid's gone. Get additional card draw going. Although we're going to take 4 damage for that. As long as they can't kill us this turn, right? Yeah, another Boroid. All right. That was awesome. So we can do 4 damage with that. We can attack in here. One, two, three, 4. Yeah, I don't think you can do anything about that, buddy. Not sure what the holdup is. Is he really going to rope me over that? Wow. Salty players are going to salt. What can we say? Funny thing is, he played back-to-back Boroids, and he's the one that's salty. Well, this is a good time to ask you guys hit that subscribe button below while you're waiting. So I appreciate if you do that. Newer channel really helps us out. So thank you. All right, good game. All right, let's look at this. We go first. We got 3 land. Cecil turn 1. That's pretty dang nice. We got some removal with the Gatekeeper. Turn 2, we could do the Forsaken Miner. Let's keep it. I might just do Miner and the Vinelasher turn 2. Obviously, we'll have to start with the Vinelasher before we drop a land, if that's the route we go. And that leaves us open for a Gatekeeper turn 3. Okay, Vinelasher. Land. Get the Miner down. Back in. Got 5 power on board. I'm going to drop 1 just because we already have 1 in our hand. 7 power on board. Okay, that's not going to do it. They'll take a damage from the land, so that's going to be 8. And they pretty much have to have a sweeper, but that's going to be turn 5 for that. All right, they're down to 4. Let's get down another creature. They're not going to have a sweeper necessarily. Well, I definitely lied about that. Since we have removal, we'll get this down. Oh man, that exiled everything, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Otherwise, I could have had the bounce. Let's get this down. All right. They're going to have the Dark Depths. All right. All right, let's look at this. I guess this is going to be our turn 1 and turn 2 play. Because then turn 3, we got the Malakir. Or Unholy Annex might even be the better one. We'll keep that. Call her out. We'll haste it in. I don't think they have any burn, which is nice. Okay, they're not casting a creature yet. I mean, they could be doing a VV coming up here. Well, I think I just want to get the Cauldron down, to be honest with you. Coast is clear. We'll get the Cauldron in. We'll get the draw. You're missing out. Ooh, I can't cast them both. Because that's he's 3 mana for this. I think we still do this. Grows our board. Kills their creature. Still get our land. Yes, we do take damage, but that's okay. Lots of unholies here. Down to 10 already. They do have their VV. Should have kept it up. Can't they kill us this turn? That's a lot of damage. Let's see here. Do we want to destroy, or do we want to block that? Probably not. Man. Didn't draw a land, so that really kind of hurts. We're going to take 2 damage here. Cauldron's in their bin. They can give a creature haste. I mean, we could do the same thing we did last turn. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to do that, unfortunately. We're down to 2. Okay, Cauldron. All right, good game. All right, let's look here. My opponent goes first. We have 3 land. We got the turn 1, possible turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. Not too bad of a hand. No removal other than the Gatekeeper, though, so that's a concern, but we'll keep it. All right, are we playing a VV deck? That's the last one we played. Let's get the Miner down. We'll get a little extra damage in. Can get around a 1/1 if he has some... If he ends up with one of the Otters or something. There we go. Well, really not happy with either of these plays, but we'll drop the... I should have played that first before I played the land. So we missed out on a point of damage there. Interesting. I suppose they didn't want the one creature, so... We're going to do this. We just don't want to keep taking incremental damage from that thing. We get to grow the board with this as well. Does position us decently next turn if we want to drop the Acolyte. Otherwise, we can do a removal and the Annex. We got some options here with the Swamp in our hand. Haven't really seen a whole lot of their deck yet. There is a VV-less VV that deck that's kind of floating around too. Okay, they just did a draw. That gets shuffled back in their deck. Okay, they dropped a land. If that's the case, I can do that and get draw as well. So I might just do that, because we're going to draw anyways off that. And we're not going to take... We'll take 1 damage versus 2 with the Annex. Okay. Why are they focusing on that? Oh, okay. Getting rid of the Graveyard Recursion card. Unfortunately, it was exiled, so I don't get the trigger from that. Let's see here. We didn't get a land. We can do a Cecil mixed in with card draw. Down to 9. They don't necessarily work together too much because of the lifelink here. I'm tempted to just do an Offspring Vinelasher next turn. Because that'll do just as much damage as if I had a demon. Yeah, let's do that. Because I can also drop the other Vinelasher. We have the card draw, so we're going to be drawing an additional card. Get 3 damage in there. Cast the Miner. Back in. They're down to 2. Next turn, we can just cast the Demon or get the Demon out to kill them if they sweep the board or whatever they do. They're in trouble no matter what. Mono Black Aggro. Good game. Mono Black Aggro. This was a fun deck to play. Definitely different than the other versions that I had. Played a little bit quicker, which was fantastic about that. It just feels good to have all that damage. I really enjoyed playing with Vinelasher. I might try to play that in a couple different more decks. Like I said earlier, this is the first time that I've actually ever played it because I just crafted this card. Really enjoy it. It does quite a bit of sneaky damage in there, dropping your lands throughout the game. They don't want to kill the thing because it's only a 1/2, but every land you drop, I mean, this thing can end up doing easily 5 damage to an opponent without them even realizing it because it's just pinging them one at a time. Really handy for that. All in all, like the deck. Like I said earlier, this is a newer channel, so please hit that subscribe button. It really helps pushing the algorithm for YouTube and helps get some exposure for the channel so it can grow. Post new videos every day, so stay tuned for those and have a fantastic day.